I'm Keith Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Right to the air with May. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Intended for Brandon
No
Marshall.
real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
That's good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down.
Crazy,
First
crazy.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Elijah
Elijah Arroyo, the target
Incomplete.
on that throw. So it'll be
Brings
second
up
down.
second and 10.
Hey, here goes. Five.
To the air yet again, May. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set
Brings
again.
up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
To the
Incomplete.
ground and incomplete.
Tough one to retain
It's
through that
now
hit.
4th
And it's
down.
4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May throwing for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down
5-yard
yardage.
gain on the play.
They like to say it's
And
about
the
the Jimmies and the
Patriots,
Joes. I think that's
first
about the
down.
X's and the O's. That's a
First and
well-drawn
10
up
at the
completion that nets
29-yard
them the
line.
first down.
To the air on 1st down. May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And
Incomplete.
now it's second down.
It's second down
Seeing
and
some early
10.
game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain,
It's a
14
gain of
on the
14
play.
yards.
And the Patriots will
That's
have a first
another
down.
Patriots.
It sure
first
seemed
down.
like he knew exactly
First
where
and
he was
10 at
going
the
with that
15-yard
right off
line.
the snap.
Crazy. Hey, here goes tonight.
First down, May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent
Touchdown,
opening series.
Patriots.
It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Here we go. Mike Vrabel getting his offense set to go for two.
Patriots will line up for a 2-point
Again,
conversion.
it's May. Complete at the
The two-point
two.
attempt is
Ooh, and he
no
can't shake the
good.
defense. They
That
track
keeps
him down in the
score.
backfield, and this
Patriots
two-point
6,
attempt fails.
Eagles nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive
The
will start
Eagles take over
inside
first
the
and
25.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Top 70 Timberwolves. Hot.
Darts coming out throwing. Complete out to the right side. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. They'll get
It's a
16
gain
yards
of
on that
16
play.
yards.
And that'll be good for a
That's
Philadelphia
good
first
for an
down.
Eagles
I'm not
first
going to call this a
down.
must-score drive here in this first quarter,
First
Brock,
and
but when
10
your
at
opponents
the
start the game with 6,
38-yard line.
it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Viking 18. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete
Intended
pass.
for Devontae Smith.
Gonna have to wait a little
Incomplete.
longer for his first catch of the game.
It's now second
and we'll see
and
what
10.
they do here on second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Go.
Dart now against the blitz. That one's complete. Amari on
Dart's
Hampton.
pass
And he gets
complete
back to
to
the line,
Omari
but
and
no
Hampton.
more.
A
The
gain
rookie out
of
of
1
UCLA in
brings
on the
up
stop.
third down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it
Dart's
doesn't
pass
matter. It's incomplete. Fourth
intended
down
for
coming up.
Devontae Smith.
And partner, I think we
Incomplete.
just got to look at what's going to be
It's
one of
now
their biggest
fourth down.
challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
That'll be the first and more. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tied up late in the first.
Eagles.
Jason Sanders to try the extra
Jason
point.
Sanders for the extra point.
Right down the
His
middle. It's
kick
good.
is good.
And the Eagles literally won up
Makes
that
the
opening
score
touchdown
Eagles
drive, huh? As they
7,
take a 7-6 lead here.
Patriots 6.
Now
Andres
Borregales on to send it
set
away.
to kick off.
Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to
The
get it to
Patriots
what used to
take
be a
over first
touchback.
and
It's at the
10
25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Crazy. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Fits it through the middle. The 40. A lot of mess on the move here. Elijah Arroyo. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive. Now
Patriots.
Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. He connects
The
on the
kick
point
is
after.
good.
And the Patriots
Makes the
push their
score
lead to 6.
Patriots 13. Eagles 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting
The
out here,
Eagles
Brock.
take
He's
over
tackled at the
first and
29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70. Ready. Check go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Nothing there left side as it ends up
Dart's
incomplete.
pass Intended for
They would sure
Devontae
love to
Smith.
connect on some of these
Incomplete.
intermediate throws, those chunk
It
throws.
leads
Getting a
to second
completion
and
like
10.
that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He's unable to get away from that tackle.
Omari
Good
and
work by the
Hampton, the
defense.
ball
Nothing
carrier.
gained on second down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of
So
1.
while they're in the huddle,
brings up
partner,
third
we've arrived
down
at the end
and
of our
11.
first quarter. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long. Going with a screen to Hampton. Big gain has them across the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. By the pylon. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick.
14, Patriots 13. Andy Morgan
on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Hey, here we go, son. Hey, 5. Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hey, 5. Hey, here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
May trying again here on second. He's going to duck this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Working quickly here.
And it's third down.
Hey, 5. Crazy.
May not have thrown on third. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Crazy.
It's a gain of 6. And a Patriot first down.
Throwing again. It's May. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Set. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Complete here to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. There's the hurry-up offense here.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
It's Hampton on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and 13.
Third and long for him here. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him.
By Cameron
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
The Patriots
and they bring him down to put a stop to that
return. At their own 16-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, sit up. Crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught by Marshall. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
Marshall.
A pickup of 17.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
5.
May now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles
Eagles take over first
That
and
deficit,
10
and that's
at
nothing,
the
Brock. They are right
21-yard
in this
line.
game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it
Intended
free.
for
Incomplete.
Ozzie Newsome. Incomplete.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact
Makes
same
it
time
second
there.
and 10
So
at
that
the
brings up second
21-yard
down.
line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete
Intended
pass.
for Ozzie Newsome.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a
Brings
touchdown
up a
when he's already
third
got 2 in his
down
pocket.
and 10 yards
Maybe fantasy
to go.
managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Third down now, here's Dart. This one's caught. Smith has it. This drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down.
Yards.
And they've got themselves a
That's
first
good
and goal.
for an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hampton runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The
Orion.
Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Eagles.
The point after
The
splits
kick
the
is
uprights.
good.
And the Eagles
Makes the
grow their
score
lead to 8.
Eagles 21, Patriots 13. Andres Borregales sets
Now
a
Borregales
kickoff.
on to send it away. And he just sends this out
The
and over
Patriots
the end
take over
zone. So
first
no
and
threat of a
10
return. And they're going to
at
spot the
their
ball
own
up at the 35 to
35-yard
begin this
line.
drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Here goes that. Crazy. Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. He had it for a moment,
Mays
but a great
pass.
defensive play to jar it loose.
on the Hail
Incomplete.
Mary.
Hey, I get it.
Leads to
If
second
any of
and
their
10
pass
at
catchers
the
have what it takes to beat
35-yard
double
line.
coverage, it's him.
Here
The kids
goes
would say,
that.
he's him.
Crazy.
Our defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second and 10. Here's May. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now
It's
we're
a
going to have a
gain of
timeout by
21
New England.
yards.
It's second.
That's
Markers
good
are
for
reset.
our
Here we go.
Patriots.
Ball at the 44.
First down.
What's that?
A gain of
Hey,
21
what's that?
yards.
Crazy.
First down,
Five.
Patriots.
To the air on first down. May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing,
Mays
and
pass.
unsurprisingly, it
Intended
falls
for
incomplete.
Puka
Second down coming
Nacua.
up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about
Brings
closing
up
speed
second
so
and
often when
10.
you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got
It's a
21
gain of
yards on the
21
play.
yards.
And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down.
Crazy.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Diddy, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
Here's May to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their third and
11
final
more
timeout.
yards.
And that's all they've
another
got for what little
Patriots
remains of this half.
First down.
Crazy.
So new set
First
of
and
downs.
10
Here we
at
go.
the
First and 10.
13-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, five.
Working inside the red zone. Nakua's got it again. And he's
Mays
short of the
pass.
first after
Goes
a mile.
to Puka Nacua. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 7-yard
You
line.
just get the playoff. Buying some time right. He's got it. He's in for the New England touchdown.
Patriots.
The Patriots reduce the deficit to just 2 before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Well, this would certainly change those halftime conversations, partner. They're going for 2 in the tie here.
Crazy.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, five.
Again, it's May. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
The 2-point attempt
And he's up to the
is
7-yard line as he gets all
Keeps
down.
the score Eagles 21, Patriots 19.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70, Timber, bring it. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was brought down by
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Bronco 80, trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Intended for Devontae
I'll tell you what,
Smith.
Kate, challenging this guy in a close game,
Sets
you
up
are
4th
tempting
down.
fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
4th and forever coming up.
Go. Cowboy, go.
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of
What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh?
And
Gets him a
an
first on
Eagles
4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
This is Hampton, right side. Up to the races, middle of the field. Cuts it right sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores
Eagles
now.
28, Patriots 19.
Now Borregales is on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
And that one
The
flies right
Patriots
on
take
past the
over
end
1st
zone.
and
Did
10
not make an effort to
at
even
their
hit
own
the landing zone,
35-yard
Brock. So
line.
they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Crazy. Here goes.
Here's May. Escapes the pocket. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Five.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Catch made to right side by Nakua. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23
Just so
yards.
good. I mean, that is teaching
That's
tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall
First
down,
and
but
10
have a
at the
plan.
30-yard
You just got to
line.
catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down throw for May. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
17
Offense to the
more
line
yards.
fast.
That's another Patriots first down.
Crazy.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
intended
That
for
throw
Eric
doesn't lead to
Dickerson.
6.
Incomplete.
And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Crazy.
Here's May again. He brings it in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown,
The
Patriots.
Patriots start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to
Patriots
overcome
will line
that
up
big
for a
deficit.
two-point
The momentum
conversion.
in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here
The
in the
two-point
booth.
conversion
You're
is
right. It's
successful.
down to the defense to
That
make
makes
a
the score
stop and give
Eagles
them a
28,
chance.
Patriots 27.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock.
The
He's
Eagles
tackled at
take
the
over
29.
first and 10 at their own
Philadelphia
29-yard line.
settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Ready. Hot.
They'll toss it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 26-yard
Moving
line.
ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
Ready.
To throw. Here's Dart. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete to Omarion.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback.
Tackle made back
But on
at
my
the
grade sheet, that's a
22-yard line.
negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Shut up. 70 Timberwolves.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Hut.
He's back to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but
Intended
couldn't
for
connect. And now they're stuck
Devontae
facing
Smith.
fourth down.
Incomplete.
Ready up.
Offense staying
Results
out there.
in
Looks
a
like they're
fourth
going
down.
for it.
Set. Broncos. Check out.
Back to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side.
Ozzie
He's taken down
Newsome.
after a very productive effort
It's a
there,
gain
Brock,
of
up to the
18.
40-yard line.
That's
Coming
good.
to the line for another
Eagles
first and 10.
First down.
Set. Go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No
Omarion
gain on that
Hampton,
first
the
down
ball
run.
carrier. He
And it's
was
not just some
taken down
quarterbacks, Brock,
behind the
here
line
got to
of
have short
scrimmage.
memories. You tell
It's
me
a
these
loss
two
of a yard.
defenses need them
Brings
sometime
up
as well.
second and
Yeah,
11
100%. You give up a
at
big
the
run, well, too
39-yard
bad. No
line.
time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Dart out of the shotgun. Put the body on the line
Ozzie
for his team.
Newsome.
They'll get 14 yards
It's a
and a new
gain
set
of
of
14
downs.
yards.
Here's first and
And
10
an
from the
Eagles
47.
First down. First and
Here we
10
go,
at the
set.
47-yard
Well,
line.
looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
Go. Viking 18. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a
Brought
score.
down behind the line of
Now with
scrimmage.
2:09
A loss
left
of
on the
2.
clock. We got a
Brings
timeout
up
from the
second
defense.
down at the
go
Patriots'
now.
44-yard line.
19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. This is our last chance. Get up.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Smith.
Give him 38 on
It's a
that
gain
one.
of
And now they
38
have
yards.
a first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready? 70 line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
Hampton, the ball carrier.
Now just 4 seconds
brought
after our
down at
2-minute
the
warning.
4-yard
We've got
line.
another pause.
It's a
Timeout
gain of a
taken by the
yard.
defense.
Brings up second and
Still
goal.
chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Ozzie Newsome.
No surprise to see the
Incomplete.
quarterback go back to that well. That
Brings up
security
third
blanket that's been his
and
tight end
goal.
all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Caught out wide. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some all-important insurance.
Touchdown, Eagles.
So the offense
Jason
showing a
Sanders
slightly
for the
different
extra point.
dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the
kick
touchdown.
Yeah,
is
such an
good.
advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it
Makes
really
the
is about
score
the 80s
Eagles
where we start to see
35.
these running backs not
Patriots
just tote the ball as
27.
runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing
Patriots
zone, and
take
almost
over
everything
first
else we
and
got here
10
today. So that
at
football
their
coming
own
out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
It's crazy. Ready? What's that?
Back to throw. Able to find Nakua here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Five.
Here he is to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the
A
line.
7-yard gain. And the Patriots first down.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 19 on
A
that
gain
pickup.
of 19
And the
yards.
Patriots will have a first
That's
down.
another Patriots
Okay, I know exactly
first
what's going to
down.
happen.
First
I've seen
and
it
10
once,
at
I've
the
seen it 100
32-yard
times.
line.
Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Finds his fullback. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready? Crazy.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Intended for Brandon
Incomplete.
Marshall. Incomplete.
Well-timed strike by that
Makes
defender
it
to knock it
second and
free.
10 at the
So it's second down
21-yard
coming up.
line.
Crazy. Nervous. Set. 5.
To the air yet again, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Marshall.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate?
It's
OTB.
third down.
Over the
And
ball.
10
And those are the ones
yards
you've
to
got to
go.
hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Looking to his fullback now. And he is well clear of that
gain of
marker. That
15
effort's going to
yards.
set them up with a first and goal.
That's good for a
Patriots
Patriots
trying to hustle everyone up to the
down.
line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes. And a two-point play could force overtime.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
The
You know,
Patriots
Kate,
will
this
line
might
up
be
for
just
a
as tough as that touchdown.
conversion.
I know they work all week on their two-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Throwing again. It's May. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
Let's go now.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Check go.
Design quarterback run here.